Yeah, now it started live stream.
Yes, Maithili, if you don't mind, will you start again?
Yes, Mataji. Shall I start, Mataji?
Yes.
Yes, Mataji. So the story is the birth of Lord Krishna. So once upon a time, the earth goddess, who was Bhumi, she became a cow and went to ask Lord Brahma for help. She was crying and she was saying that the many kings have become demons, and the whole world is very upset. So Lord Brahma, who was the father of universe, with Bhumi Devi and all the demigods, they went to see Lord Vishnu on his planet of Sweta Dvipa. Then they all offered their respectful obeisances by chanting the Purusha Sukta prayers. Next, Lord Vishnu said that soon I will come down to I will take the form of I'll come down to earth and as the son of Vasudeva with my brother and sister Balrama and Yogmaya. Then all of you demons should take birth in the Yadu family. In the Yadu family. Then I will come as Supreme Lord Krishna and I will save my devotees and I will kill all the demons. Then sometime later, the 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 son of the Yadu King Surasena married Devaki, the daughter of Ugrasena. After the wedding, the Devaki's brother Kamsa drove them home on a wonderful golden chariot where hundreds of nice other chariots, 200 of a girl, of her young girlfriends, and the 15,000 horses, 400 elephants. They were nicely decorated with gold and garlands and with a wonderful music. Next, uh, wa- then suddenly a great voice was heard from the sky. They told that the Kamsa, you are such a fool. The eighth son of this sister, your sister Devaki, will kill you. So Kamsa he became afraid and he was tried to kill her. But Vasudeva, her husband, stopped him and said, my dear brother-in-law, please don't kill your sister. She will not give you trouble. Whenever she has any children, I will promise you to give them all to you. And Kamsa knew that Vasudeva would keep his promise, so he did not kill her. After Devaki had her first baby, the great devotee Narad Muni came to Kamsa and he said, Kamsa, be very careful because the demigods uh, are being born in the families of Nanda, the cowherd man, and Vasudeva. They all are getting ready for Krishna to come. And he's sure to kill all the demonic kings of the world. So Kamsa and his friends all were demons. So they were afraid of the demigods. Uh, and the Yadu family. So he was very afraid that the Krishna will kill who is taking birth in the Yadu family. So he took Vasudeva and Devaki and his father Ugrasena inside, and he kept them inside a prison. Then Kamsa he made himself the king and he disturbed the Yadu family and he even killed the 6 baby boys who were born to Devaki and Vasudeva one after another. Mm, Next, Krishna's sister, who was Yogmaya, took Devaki's 7th baby, who was Balarama, and put him safely in Vrindavana with Rohini in the house of Nanda and Yashoda. Then Krishna was ready to come as the 8th son of Devaki. The baby Kamsa feared the most. Then the days went by, and Kamsa he waited for the child to be born. Every time, 24 hours a day, he would think about Krishna. Whatever work he used to do, like sleeping, eating, working, whatever he used to do, he used to just think, and he could see Krishna was around him. Then Devaki became very she was waiting for Krishna's birth. All the demigods and Narada visited her to say, "Do not be afraid, Devaki. Your son Krishna will be never be killed by Kamsa. He is coming to kill all the demons, and that so his devotees can live very peacefully." So when the Krishna was born, there were very nice signs everywhere. The planets and stars moved to good positions in the skies. The rivers were full of clear flowering waters. The lakes were full of lotus, and the forests were full of beautiful singing birds, and the peacocks were dancing. The soft wind smelled of sweet flowers. The Brahmana prized they found their home very nice for offering prasadam to the Lord and for sacrifices. The Gandharvas and Kinnaras began to sing. The Siddhas and Charanas offered the prayers. The Apsaras began to dance, and the great sages and the demigods showered flowers from the skies. Uh, then at the night time, during a heavy rain, Lord Vishnu appeared as the supreme personality of Godhead before Devaki. And Vasudeva saw his beautiful son, who was with four hands holding a conch shell, club, disc, and a lotus flower, and was flashing his bright effulgence within the room. He had the special mark of Srivasta on his chest and the jewel necklace with the Kaustubha stone around his neck. He was dressed in yellow silk, valuable golden bracelets, bangles, earrings, and other ornaments all over his body. He had thick hair and wore a helmet with the Vaidura stone. Vasudeva wanted to celebrate, but he could not because he was locked in the prison, and he simply prayed. He bowed down with folded hands and told, "My Lord, you are the Supreme Personality, and you have come in my home to kill the demonic kings of the world like Kamsa. Knowing that you are to kill him and his followers, Kamsa has already killed your six baby brothers before you. As soon as he hears that you have come, he will kill you too." Then Lord turned himself into an ordinary small baby. Vasudeva then quietly took his little son out of the prison. Then he went in the night time and was thundering and raining. While Vasudeva was carrying in the heavy rain, the Lord Ananta Sesha, he spread his serpent hood like an umbrella for Vasudeva and the baby Krishna. Then they came to Vrindavana, and he went to the home of Nanda Maharaja, where everyone were also sleeping at the night time. Then he walked inside quietly, and he put Krishna down next to the mother Yashoda, and he picked up Yashoda's baby girl, and he went to the prison of Kamsa. Then he logged everything very well that Kamsa will not see. Then the that so many things have happened during the night time. Next, what happened? Uh, next, the after Vasudeva he did everything. Then the new baby was crying. Then the gatekeepers heard it, and they went to uh, Kamsa, and he told the news, and then he told that now the cruel death of my life is born. Then he hurried to the prison and to the bed of Devaki and the baby. Then quietly Devaki said, "Brother Kamsa, do not kill this baby girl because it's a girl, but not my eighth son. So the Kamsa, the cruel Kamsa, grabbed the baby and throw her hard down on the stone. But that baby slipped right off his hand and went straight to the sky. Actually, she was the wonderful goddess Durga. She was wearing a beautiful dress, flowers, garlands, shining jewels, and ornaments. In her 8 hands, she had her weapons and like bow, spear, arrows, bell, conch shell, disc, a club, and shield. From the above of the sky, the goddess Durga shouted at Kamsa, Kamsa, you rascal, you cannot kill me. The child who will kill you is already born before me, somewhere in this world. Don't be so cruel to your poor sister. Then she left. Kamsa now became more afraid, and he said to Devaki and Vasudeva politely, I was like a demon to your 6 little babies. Please excuse me for my terrible behavior. And he unlocked them personally and let them go out of the prison. But the next day, the Kamsa, he ordered his demon friends and disturb all the saintly persons and kill all the children. In Vrindavana, it was declared that the boy was born to Yashoda. So he gave away 200,000 cows, mountain grains, golden bordered cloth, and ornaments to the Brahmanas, musicians, and singers. The Brahmanas chanted many different Sanskrit hymns and for the good fortune for the child. The cowherd men, their wives, the gopis, everyone they dressed up and went to see the new baby. Then they went to the Nanda Maharaja and Yashoda's house. Then the gopis they gave the blessing to Krishna by mixing turmeric powder, oil, yogurt, milk, water, and sprinkling it on baby Krishna. And the cowherd man saw the fun and they turned it into joyfully and they threw yogurt, milk, ghee, and water on the gopis. Then everyone began to throw butter on each other. Nanda Maharaja was very happy to see everyone enjoying Krishna's birth ceremony and prayed to the Supreme Personality Godhead to protect his child.
Yes, you can stop this first this thing. Second, you can start sharing, Srinidhi.
It's visible, right, Mataji?
Yes.
Mataji, no questions, Mataji.
No, because she was just giving the brief introduction about the stories, what exactly are there in the chapters.
So this will come to the main chapter.
After this, mostly. Today is 5th chapter, actually. Yeah. Yes, Maithili.
Shall I start?
Yes.
The next story is killing the Putana witch. So after Krishna's birth celebration, Nanda Maharaja went to Mathura where he saw his friend Vasudeva. Vasudeva was very happy to hear about Krishna and Balrama. So he said, my dear Nanda, please go back home soon. I think there will be some trouble in Vrindavana. So Nanda Maharaja prayed for the safety of Vrindavana and he went back home. So while he was away, the wicked and nasty witch, whose name was Putana, she dressed up like a very beautiful woman and visited Mother Yashoda's house. Putana was a killer of many children. Found like that only she found baby Krishna lying on a small bed. Then she reached straight in and carefully took him on the lap to nurse him. So she was so beautiful. Then Mother Yashoda did not try to stop her. When she took Krishna on her lap, Krishna closed his eyes and angrily took her milk. Actually, Putana had come to kill Krishna with a very strong poison smeared on her breast. Then the angry baby Krishna held her with his 2 hands and sucked very hard. He sucked all the poison along with the milk, and finally her life air. Immediately he killed her and she fell down on the ground, and he was crying, "Leave me, leave me." And she was soaking wet with sweat and tried to knock Krishna away, but he held on very tightly on her. Then she died screaming, and everything was shaking. The earth and in the sky, everything was shaking. The people were thinking that thunderbolts were falling. Then Putana changed shapes and became very horrible looking and really big. She opened her fierce mouth, and her long hair on her head sackled all over her. Her arms and legs and her fallen body were so big that she smashed all the trees to pieces for 12 miles. Her teeth looked like bumpy roads, her nostrils were like mountain caves, and her hair looked like just a big red bush, and the two hands were like strong bridges, and her stomach was like a dried up lake. When gopis found little Krishna happily playing on Putana's huge chest, then they picked him up very quickly, and then Mother Yashoda, Rohini, and the other elderly gopis fanned him with a tail of cow. The dust from the cow's feet was thrown all over his body. The gopis chanted 12 names of Vishnu to give Krishna's body full protection on all the sides and up and down. Then Mother Yashoda nursed him in her lap. Although Krishna was the supreme personality, gopis loved him so much that they always took care of him as he were only a helpless child. Meanwhile, the cowherd men they came home from Mathura and were struck with wonder at seeing the dead body of Putana. Then Nanda Maharaja he remembered Vasudeva's words about the trouble. Then all the people of Vraja cut Putana's mounted Putana's body into pieces and piled up with wood and for burning. The smoke from the fire it made a very good smell because she had been killed by Lord Krishna, and her only work was to kill small Krishna. Then Putana had to come to kill Krishna, but had become purified just because she gave her milk to Krishna to drink. Then after burning her body, the Nanda Maharaja came home very happily that his wonderful little child was saved from the great demon Putana. When Nanda Maharaja celebrated Krishna's first birthday, he called a nice band and brahmanas to chant. Then Mother Yashoda bathed Krishna, gave him lovely things to eat and rasgullas and many and sandesha and laddus. Then she gave grains and cows away in charity. Then even today, all the temples of Vrindavana celebrate Krishna's birthday just like this on Janmashtami day with a special bath called as Abhisheka, a big feast and chanting. When Krishna was asleep, his mother put him on the little bed under a cart. So he was crying, but Mother Yashoda could not hear him because of the loud music and chanting. And Krishna was very hungry and angrily kicked his legs against the cart. Though his legs were small and very soft, the cart and all the pots in the pans on fell it down, making a lot of noise. The wheel also became off and broke into pieces. Everyone ran, and Mother Yashoda picked up baby Krishna, and everyone prayed for Krishna's safety. And Nanda Maharaja gave more grains and cows to the price. Next, not long after his first birthday, when Mother Yashoda was playing with him, baby Krishna felt so heavy in her arms. So she put him down on the ground, and she went to work in the house. Then suddenly it became very windy, and the huge demon Trinavarta picked him and Krishna up on his shoulders and carried him away, and it raising a great dust storm all over Vrindavana. So Vrindavana became very dark with thick dust and wind storms. No one could see anything or anyone. Mother Yashoda and gopis couldn't find Krishna, so they fell down on the ground and they were crying. Meanwhile, riding on demon's shoulders, Krishna made himself very, very, very heavy. He caught hold of demons by the neck, and Trinavarta felt baby Krishna getting as heavy as a big mountain. So the demon stopped in the mid-air to try to get the baby off his shoulders. But Krishna held on tight on his throat and became very heavier, heavier, and heavier. Then Trinavarta cried and screamed, and his eyes popped out, and he crashed to the ground of Vrindavana, and he died. He hit the hard stone ground, and his whole body was smashed. Then gopis saw Krishna, and they cheerfully playing on the enormous demon's body. Krishna was playing, and then they stopped crying and picked him up. Happy to see him safe, they brought him back to his mother and father Yashoda Nanda Maharaja. Then
Mataji, would I continue, Mataji?
Finished, second one also?
yes,
Mataji, she forgot to read, and Mataji, read one.
No, not read. I didn't ask her to.
Only the stories you told, Mataji.
Yeah, only stories. Yes, you can go to the third one.
Mataji, can I give the summarization of the third and fourth week?
Yes, you can give third. Maithili, you can take a break. Srinidhi wanted to say, okay?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, can I say the fourth one, Mataji?
Yes, wait.
So the first story
Okay.
was the first story in the third week is Mother Yashoda sees amazing things. So that is the third.
Check for your volume.
Now, Mataji?
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji, I'll increase a little bit. Yes, Mataji. Mother Yashoda was she was nursing little Krishna, and she opened his mouth with her fingers, and then she suddenly saw something really wonderful in little Krishna's mouth. She saw in Krishna's mouth the whole universe, the sky, the stars, in all directions. The sun, the moon, the fire, air, seas, island, mountains, rivers, forests, everything in the whole universe. Mother Yashoda's heart her heart began to beat quickly. How amazing this is! She could not even believe that in little Krishna's mouth that there was all this thing. She could not even say anything, but simply closed her eyes, and she had wonderful thoughts in her mind. And then we'll come to the story. The story is one day Vasudeva asked his family priest, Garga Muni, his name is Garga Muni, to visit the home of Nanda Maharaj to hold a secret name giving ceremony. So no one was supposed to know that baby Krishna was living there because the king Kamsa would come and try to kill him. So Garga Muni told Nanda Maharaj that Rohini's son will be called Rama because he'll be very pleasing to the family, and Balrama, and he also be called Balrama because he'll be very strong. The other boy is really Deviki's son and will be called Krishna by some and Vasudeva by others. While Krishna is in when Krishna is in Vrindavana, everyone will be happy and safe. And then both Krishna and when they became a little bit bigger, like 7 to 8 years old, Krishna and Balarama, they used to crawl on their hands and knees. They used to crawl like anything. Sometimes Balarama and Krishna would crawl into the cow shit and they would hold on to the tails of the calves who would run with them here and there over clay and cow dung. To see this, what Mother Yashoda and Mother Rohini and all other gopis would see this and they would laugh very loudly. So this is what they'd be doing. They're very naughty. So soon when Krishna and Balarama could walk around, the older gopis began to complain. The older gopis, they began to complain to Yashoda. As Krishna liked butter, he would like butter and milk. He would go to the older gopis' house and he would steal butter, and also he would let the calves loose to drink all the milk from the cows, the little calves. And the gopis would also complain that they could not get milk from them. If we want Krishna and Balrama, they simply smile. Uh, and then when the monkeys are when the monkeys are full, their boys break the pots and throw them hither and thither. If we and then they also complain that the yogurt, they keep the yogurt and butter too high, they would arrange some boxes, some things, so, and they climb up on it, and then they make a hole in the pot, and then they drink or eat milk and yogurt from it. Even without bangles and sparkling jewels, they can see everything in the darkness just from the bright light that is shining from their bodies. So it's like they're having it's like they're having some kind of thing inside too. And then the next story is Krishna opens his mouth. When it's the same story like the one in the first story. One day, all the boys they were playing with Balrama and Mother Yashoda caught Krishna was eating cake. Mother Yashoda caught Krishna's hand and said, Krishna, is this true? Have you been eating dirt? Krishna said, Balrama and my friends are speaking lies against me. And then he said, I have not eaten anything, any dirt at all. If you think they are telling the truth, you can you can check for yourself, Krishna said. And then Krishna opened his mouth for her just like a good boy. Then Mother Yashoda saw the most wonderful things: mountain, island, ocean, sea, air, fire, moon, the whole universe. Um, also saw herself with Krishna on her lap drinking milk. She thought, is this really happening or am I dreaming? Then she got confused and she was really confused. She simply thought of Krishna as her own child in her lap. She hugged him and gave him a big kiss. So this was the second story, and Mother Yashoda ties Krishna with a rope. So once there were two demigods named Nalakuvara and Manigrava. They went into Lord Shiva's garden next to the Mandakini river. This river called Mandakini. They drank a lot and listened to the women singing there. Then they all went into the Ganges river that was full of lotus, and they enjoyed themselves like elephants splashing in the water. Suddenly, the great sage Narada Muni, he happened to come that way, and he saw the two demigods of Kubera. They did not even cover their naked bodies properly. Nor did they pay their respect to Narada Muni. So Narada Muni thought that he had to teach them a lesson. So Narada Muni, he gave a curse to them by turning them into trees in the garden of Nanda Maharaj, where Krishna is got to be born. So after many years of living as trees, they were really sad that when will Krishna be born, and he's going to free us from this curse. Okay, so one morning, the 36,000 years later, Mother Yashoda was making butter. Krishna climbed into their lap to drink her blessed milk. She smiled, enjoying the beauty of his face, and then she remembered the milk on the stove in the kitchen, which was about to boil over. So quickly she put Krishna on the ground and ran to the kitchen to take the milk off the fire. So this is what they do. So Krishna had not finished drinking, and he was very angry. He was like, with his red eyes and false tears, he broke the butter pot which Yashoda Maya was making. She he was taking a long time to make the butter. So he broke the butter pot and took the butter away to eat nicely in a quiet corner all by himself. He really liked all the butter which was made by Yashoda. So Mother Yashoda came back from the kitchen after turning off the stove and saw the broken pot and Krishna and but did not see Krishna. After looking all over, she found naughty little Krishna taking more butter from the next pot of butter which he had hung in the ceiling. So by this time, he was all covered with the butter. He was really in an ugly state, and he was feeding the rest to the monkeys. So Yashoda Maya was very angry. She was already angry that Krishna was having, and again he was feeding to the monkey. So she became even more angry. So Yashoda Maya came with a stick and he ran away very quickly. She chased him to all corners of the house and yard. And finally she caught him. She started to tie his hands together with a rope. But it was really a magic. It was a little too short by 2 inches. Whenever she tried to get more rope from the house and added, but it was still not enough. She got more and rope, but each time she tried to tie the last knot, she saw it was always a good 2 inches short. How was this happening? She became so tired doing this again and again that Krishna finally let her. Krishna was really mischievous and he was doing this again and again. Then Krishna finally let Yashoda Maya to let her tie him up with the rope without playing any more tricks. She left him tied up to the wooden box or you call a motor and went inside the house to finish her work. But Krishna thought to himself, Mother Yashoda first put me without feeding me Lakshman. I broke the pot of yogurt and butter which I gave away in charity to the monkeys. Then she tied me up to wooden motor. I shall have some fun and do something even more naughty than before, thought little Krishna. He had his eye on two very tall Arjuna trees in the yard, which was the two demigods, and he just thought of breaking down those two very tall Arjuna trees. So little Krishna dragging along the wooden motor behind him. He was crawling straight through the two trees. Because the gap was really tiny for the large motor to go inside. But the large wooden motor turned crosswise and got stuck between. Still, Krishna pulled the rope until the two trees fell in with a big sound. It crashed down, and out of the broken fallen trees came the two beautiful demigods, Manigriva and Alakuvara, shining like fire. At once, they bore down to Krishna and offered his prayers over the plain. Lord Krishna, who was still tied to the wooden motor by the ropes of Mother Yashoda, she began to smile and said, "You're very lucky." The great devotee Narada Muni, who had cursed the two demigods Nalakuvara and Manigriva, he blessed them with your love for me. So this is the last time in the material world. Now you may go back to your father's house in the heavenly planets where you will do devotional service to me and go back to Godhead in this very lifetime. They bowed down again and again after walking around their beloved God. When they left for their home, all the while the Lord was still tied with ropes. By the time all the people from Gokula Vrindavana, they came running to see what had happened. The small children playing there said to everyone, Krishna then came straight through the two trees and wooden motor and got stuck in between. Krishna just pulled on the rope until the trees finally fell down. Two very dazzling bright men came out of the trees and began to talk to Krishna. Nanda Maharaj just smiled and untied his wonderful sack.
Yeah,
Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Maithili, you can start telling fourth week one.
Okay, Mataji.
Yes, Srinidhi, start sharing if you're okay, comfortable with. Otherwise, she will do it.
Mataji, shall I do the screen sharing?
Yeah, you can do. No, she is
Mistakenly,
doing it for you.
Okay,
Okay, Mataji, I'll send you the message, okay?
Yeah.
Mistakenly I clicked it, Mataji. That's why.
Yeah, no
that's
issue, no issue. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji.
it is in the Panchatattva Mahamantra actually.
No, I'm able to see Krishna gives you so much in return.
No, it's not visible for me.
I think, Mataji, I
Mataji,
think.
it is visible.
Yes, Mataji, it's visible. I'm checking in my other device too.
Now it
Hello.
is visible.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
it-
Start Maithili.
Okay, Mataji. The story is Krishna gives so much in return. One day, one fruit lady, she came in front of Nanda Maharaja's house and she called out, if anyone wants fruit, please come and take from me. Then the little Krishna, he took some grains of rice in his hand, and as he seen in the older people, they were doing. So he took some grains of rice in his hand to exchange them for fruits. But his hands were very small, and so the grains were falling down. So as he was walking, then the Lord was so beautiful and charming that the fruit lady just filled his hands and arms with many fruits as the child could hold. So when she looked back at her basket again, she saw it was with many jewels and gold, where there was only fruits a moment before. Just by getting the fruits, the uh, Krishna gave it in return. Next, killing Vatsasura and Bakasura demons. So another day, Lord Krishna was playing with Balrama and the other children on the banks of Yamuna river, and it was very late in the morning. So Balrama's mother Rohini went to call them back home, but they were not listening and they played more and more. So Mother Rohini went home alone. Um, uh, then Mother Rohini went home alone, and she told to Yashoda to bring them home. So Yashoda then there to bring them home. Then Mother Yashoda was saying that everyone, you come back, Krishna. The you it is very late it is the time for your lunch also right now, and it's very late. You will be very hungry, my dear little child, and you must be tired from playing so long. Balrama, you are the glory of your family, so you come back with your younger brother Krishna immediately. Yeah, you are playing from morning, and you must be very tired, so please come back and take your lunch at home. Your father Nandaraja is waiting for you both. He has to eat, so you must come back so that he can eat. So as soon as Krishna heard that, Krishna and Balrama heard that Nanda Maharaja was waiting for them and could not take his food, they also started to go home along with Mother Yashoda. Then their playmates they cried and they told, Krishna is leaving just when we are having most fun. Next time we won't allow you to leave. In fact, next time maybe we should not let you play with us again. Uh, if you are going to spoil everything by leaving so soon. So Krishna became afraid, and instead of going back home, he turned around and again started to play with his friends. Then Mother Yashoda said that scolded those boys and told Krishna, dear Krishna, do you think that you're a street boy with no home? Your body is very dirty because you're playing since morning. So now come home and take a bath. Then, and besides, today is your birthday. So you should come and give away cows in charity to the Brahmana prize. Then later you may go on and you may go on playing. Then when the children finally came with her, Mother Yashoda took them home and gave them good baths. She dressed them very nicely in new clothes, jewels, and other ornaments and garlands. She called the Brahmana priest to the house and gave away many cows them in charity to celebrate Krishna's birthday at home. Then one day, the demons used to always come to disturb the children often, and all the cowherd men decided to move with their families and children to a nice place, which was near Vrindavana called Govardhana Hill. Everyone loaded all their belongings on the carts. The old men, women, and the children sat on carts, while the cows and bulls walked in front. The men surrounded them carrying bows and arrows and blowing on their horns and bugles. Then, when they got there, they circled around Vrindavana by keeping the carts all together. Then, after seeing how beautiful Govardhana Hill was on the bank of the Yamuna River, they began to build their new homes. Now Krishna, Balarama were now old enough to take charge of the small cows. So along with their other cowherd boys, they went to the fields with their carts, and sometimes they played on their flutes. Sometimes they played with ball with amalaki fruits. Sometimes they danced and making tinkling noises with their ankle bells. Sometimes they made themselves into bulls and cows by covering themselves with blankets. Then once, when Krishna and Balarama were played there, a demon named Vatsasura turned himself into a small calf and walked from the starting.
Mataji, we can't see it properly. It is
We
blue.
can't see the screen, Mataji.
It is blue full. Now also it is full blue.
Yes, 1 second, Mataji. It's loading. Now you can see it, Mataji.
Yes, now it is visible.
Yes, we can see it.
Next, Vatsasura, a demon named Vatsasura, turned himself into a small calf and walked with the other calves in the field. Then, but Krishna saw this and he told Balarama, there is a Vatsasura demon, not a calf. So both the brothers followed him and sneaked up on him. And Krishna caught the demon calf by the two back legs and tails and whipped him around very hard and threw him up on a tree. When the demon fell down from the top of the tree, he died on the ground. And the playmates of Krishna called out, "Well done, well done." And the demigods in the sky, they showered flowers with great satisfaction. Every day the cowherd boys, they went to the bank of the river to water their calves. So the boys would drink water also. While drinking one day, they saw one huge animal which looked like something like a duck, and that was big as a hill. So they all became afraid. And the name of this beast was Bakasura, and he was the friend of the demon Kamsa. Then he came towards them slowly, and he attacked Krishna with his sharp beaks and swallowed him up. The boys became very terribly afraid and they didn't know what they were going to do. Suddenly, Bakasura, he felt a burning in his throat. Krishna was becoming hotter and hotter like a fire in the demon's throat. Finally, Demon vomited Krishna up and tried to kill him by pinching him with his beaks. But Krishna was faster than the demon. He caught hold those great beaks on front of all of his friends. He broke open Bakasura's mouth just as easily as a child splits a blade of grass. Then in the sky, the demigods played the music with bulges, drums, conch shells, and showered camellia flowers, the sweetest smelling of all flowers.
Mataji, the fourth week's story is also over, Mataji.
Over. Mataji,
Mataji?
Mataji,
Mataji,
Mataji, you are mute.
I am muted. Okay, sorry. So welcome you all to this Bhaktivriksha course. Since I have clubbed second and third Bhaktivriksha together, so new participants for them because we have an old student who have completed 4 weeks. So for so just to not to have a lengthy thing, I have asked 2 people have volunteered. Actually, Maithili has volunteered to read all the 4 weeks and she promised me that she will complete it in 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah, good job done, Maithili. So she has narrated all the stories of the 4 weeks, and today we'll start with the 5th week onwards. So yeah, and Harshika, now you have volunteered to summarize 5th week. No, yes, you can start. Harshika,
Mataji, I'm not able to start the
yeah, I'll
skills.
make you
Mataji.
co-host. Then only you can make. Okay.
Mataji, how she is going to share the PDF because we don't have the 5th week PDF.
No, she is there in 13th week. She has completed 13 weeks.
Oh, okay, Mataji. I did not know that.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji. The 5th
Yeah.
week is killing the Agasura demon. Early morning.
Wait, we are not able to see your screen.
Yes. Now
Yeah, it is visible now. Yes.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna Leela. 5th chapter.
this one is week 5.
Killing the Agasura demon. Early one morning, Krishna got off the bed and blew a buffalo horn to call all his friends together, keeping the calves in front of them. They started out for the forest. They each carried sticks, flutes, and horns, as well as lunch bags, and each of them was taking care of thousands of calves. Each boy wore pearls, gems, and gold ornaments and was very jolly and happily. They began to pick up flowers, leaves, twigs, peacock feathers.
And red clay.
Mataji,
Yes. Shall I share?
somebody is asking, somebody is requesting remote
Decline?
control of my screen, Mataji.
You decline it? You stop sharing. I will do the share screen. Okay. Harshika?
Mataji, I stopped screen
Yeah, I
sharing.
will do it. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Renuka Mataji. Anuradha Mataji.
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. We have a new, what do you say? New teachers in this course.
Yes, good Mataji. Very good idea, Mataji. Excellent.
Yes. Actually, they'll be interested also if
Yes.
give
Yeah,
them a
that's
chance.
what. They were interested in telling the stories. I said, why don't we give them a chance?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent, Mataji. That way, Ekadashi kids will get good blessings.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Ratna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Who is that, Mehek?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cute voice.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Mehek. How are you? Yeah. Okay. Chalo.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, you can start reading this.
Yes, Mataji. Early one morning, Krishna got out.
No, I think you have completed till this. They began to pick up flowers, leaves, twig, peacock feathers, and the red clay.
From so many places in the forest. While passing through the forest, one boy caught another boy and threw it to a third. When that boy whose lunch bag, Mataji, can you scroll down?
No, was
lunch
missing,
bag
found out
was
too.
found out, he tried to take back it, but each boy threw it to another boy.
Yes.
Mataji, can you see?
Harshika, I will give chance to other people because today we have other participants also, no?
Okay,
Shall I
Mataji.
read it?
Yes, Gautam.
The boys played many games. One would say, "I will go to touch Krishna first," and another would say, "No, I will touch Krishna first." Some of them played on their fruits or buckles made out of buffalo horn. Some of them followed the peacocks and made sounds like the cuckoo, cuckoo. While the birds flew in the sky, the boys chased their shadows along the grounds and danced like the peacocks. Some of them climbed up into the trees to sit with monkeys. They caught the monkeys by the tail and teased them by jumping and making faces, showing their teeth to the monkeys. Others played with frogs and jumped in the water after them. So went through an empty and laughed at the echoing sounds calling back to them from deep inside.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Next, Anvi. Anvi. Yes, read this one.
Hare Krishna. One day, Agasura demon watched Krishna and his friends playing in the forest. Akasura was the younger brother of Putana and Bakasura. He thought, Krishna killed my brother and sister. Now I shall kill him along with his friends and calves. Then naturally their mothers and fathers will die of sorrow.
Yeah, next, Shanvi.
So the great demon Agasur made himself longer and longer and longer until he was 8 miles long. Just like a very, very fat snake, he stretched his mouth side open just like a mouth cave. His lower lip touched the ground and his upper lip touched the clouds, way up in the sky. His jaws were very deep and his teeth just like mountain peaks.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Nutan.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. You read these two paragraphs.
Mataji. His hot tongue looked like a wide road and his breathing was like a very windy storm. His eyes were blazing like fire. Since he wanted to swallow all the boys at once, even Krishna and Balrama, he sat on the path waiting.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Shrikar. Yes, read this paragraph. Shrikar.
Acharya, Mataji.
Yes. At first,
At first the boys thought the demon was only a statue, but then they began to talk with each other about him. This looks like a huge snake which has opened its mouth wider and wider to eat all of us, but even if it were to swallow us all at once, it could not possibly follow
Krishna.
we kill him easily as he did Bakasura. All the boys looked at the beautiful lotus-like face of Krishna, and they began to clap a smile. They were not afraid, and so they marched forward right into the big open mouth of serpent.
Hare Krishna. Chaturya.
Yes, Mataji. The demon was waiting for Krishna. When Krishna went in, all the demigods who had gathered to see the fun, hiding in the clouds, began to cry, Alice, Alice. Suddenly Krishna
No,
began,
like this. Alas, alas, like that.
Alas, alas. Suddenly Krishna began to grow bigger and bigger inside the demon's throat. Agasura demon cough and choke. His big, fiery eyes moved in pain, and he couldn't breathe anymore. His life's air burst out of a hole in the top of his head, and the demon dropped dead. So Krishna brought all the boys and calves with him, safe and sound, right out of the mouth of demon. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Lokeshwari.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah.
Agasura demon's spirit soul was waiting in the sky like a dazzling light. When the boys and slaves came out of the demon's mouth, everyone saw the glittering light merge into the body of Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Mehak, you wanted to read now?
I know little bit.
Yeah.
How to read?
You have to read this, the demigods.
Mataji, your voice is very low, Mataji.
My voice, huh?
Next voice, Mataji.
Full and showered flowers on the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna. They offered prayer, played drums, and sang songs. Jai Jai, all glories to Krishna. The
Gigantic.
mouth of the demon's stage opened and don't dry up for many days. So all of Krishna's friends were able to use it for a playground.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vaishnavi.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Lord Brahma steals the boys and calves. After saving his friends from the mouth of Agasura, Lord Krishna brought them near the Yamuna river and said, "My dear friends, this is a nice place to eat lunch and play on the soft sandy beach. Just see the sweet smelling lotus flowers floating in the water. Just listen to the chirping birds and peacocks and the whispering of the leaves in the trees. Let us have our lunch right here. It is already late and we are all so hungry. The cows can stay nearby to drink water from the river and eat the soft grass here."
Yeah. Okay. It's a continuation. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Next, Anjana.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. You can read this paragraph.
Sitting down on the ground, began to open their lunch boxes. Lord Shri Krishna sat down and all the boys sat around him in a circle. In his left hand, he held a lump of food made with yogurt, butter, Mataji,
Rice and pieces of
yogurt,
butter, rice. Here, you can see my cursor, rice. Hare Krishna, are you able to see this?
Right.
Yeah, cursor.
Yeah, now only I'm able to
Yeah.
see. Rice and pieces of fruit salad. He was laughing and joking, enjoying the lunch with his friends in Vrindavana. Above in the sky, demigods watched the boys while flying in their airplanes. Lord Brahma was especially enjoying what he saw.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I'm not able to raise my hand, so can I read the next paragraph?
Who is?
This is Sriniti Mataji. Can I read?
No. We have done with your chance. No, we will give to the new participants. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
Mataji, Vidhi, can I read?
Yeah, Vidhi, you can read now.
Okay, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Meanwhile. This.
Okay, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Meanwhile, the calves had walked too deep into the forest. The boys became afraid that their calves were lost. So they cried out, Krishna, Krishna, just by calling out Krishna. At once they felt safe from any danger. Krishna said, my dear friends, please don't worry. Sit right here. I will look for the calves myself while you eat your lunch.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Hemachandra. Hemachandra.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Come on, read this paragraph.
Somehow Lord Brahma stole all the calves and cowherd boys and took them to another place where they slept. Through Lord Krishna slept. Though Lord Krishna looked for them everywhere, he still could not find them at all. But he knew that Lord Brahma had taken all the boys and calves. Krishna thought, how can I go back alone to Vrindavana? Their mothers will be so sad and worried if they know their boys are lost.
Hare
So
Krishna. No, Hare Krishna. Yes. Krisha.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, you can read the next paragraph.
So Krishna laid himself into exact copy.
Yes.
Can I?
Wait. She's reading, no? Yes, Krisha, continue.
So Krishna laid himself into exact copies of each and every boy and calf. They were just like each and every one of the lost cows and friends in their different sizes, colors, faces, clothes, ornaments, and in whatever they said and whatever they did. When Krishna went back to the village of Vrindavan, no one knew what had happened. All the cows went to their cowsheds, and the boys went to their own mothers and homes. The mothers bathed their children, put tilak and ornaments, and gave them their dinner after the day's work as usual. The cows came to their mother cows who licked
Hare
their
Krishna,
bodies.
Mataji.
Wait.
Actually, the cows' love for their calves and the gopis' love for the boys grew even more, just like their love for Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yes, what were you telling, Ma?
Mataji, can I read one para?
Yes, you can read this one.
One day, Krishna and Balarama went out with the boys and calves. They saw the cows upon top of Govardhana hill run down to their calves, with the tails up and full milk bags pouring milk on the ground out of love for their calves. The men on top of the hill could not stop them and had to chase them. When they came all the way down and saw their children, they picked them up in their arms very happily. After that, they went back up to the top of Govardhana hill with their runaway cows. Along the way, they thought of their children with tears of love in their eyes.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Yeah, Rujula, you wanted to read next?
Mataji, can I read?
Mataji, can I read?
Yes, Varnika, you can read now.
Yes, Mataji. Balarama saw this and thought, this must be Krishna's trick. Balarama understood that all those boys and girls were only forms and expanded from Krishna. Balarama asked him, "My dear Krishna, why did you turn yourself into these boys and girls? Where have those other boys and girls gone?" Krishna told him, "They were all stolen by Lord Brahma that day when we had our picnic. I made new cowherd boys and calves so the people in Vrindavan would not know that they were really all lost."
Hare Krishna.
Question.
Yeah, Shweta.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Shweta. Okay, she's not. Yes.
Sai Prajit Mataji, can I read?
Okay, okay, you can read.
While Krishna and Balrama talking, Lord Brahma came back to see the fun made by his stealing the boy and calves. He saw that they're all there and thought, I just took all the boys and calves away from here, and I know they are still sleeping in another place. So how can the same boys and the calves all be here playing with Krishna?
Hare Krishna. Yes. Who wanted to read next?
Mataji, can I?
Yes.
Then Lord Brahma got down from his great swan.
Oh no. No. Then Brahma saw something very wonderful happen.
Okay, Mataji. Then Brahma saw something very wonderful happen. Krishna changed all those boys and calves into beautifully decorated full-armed Vishnu forms. Then they all turned back into cowherd boys and cows. Although they had just seen as Vishnu forms, and then he saw Krishna alone as a small cowherd boy, again with a lump of food in his left hand. All the Vishnu forms, uh, all the Vishnu forms had gone, and Krishna was looking for his friends and calves, just as he was actually doing when they disappeared. Lord Brahma got down from his great swan carrier and felt just like a golden stick to offer his respectful obeisances. All four helmets on Brahma's forehead touched Krishna's little lotus feet. As he remembered the whole wonderful sight, um, as he remembered the whole wonderful sight uh, he had seen, he cried happily and fell and rose again and again for a long time. Seeing a Lord right in front of him, he began to offer wonderful prayers.
Yes. Next.
The Lord Brahma said, "Let me offer my obeisances unto son of Maharaja Nanda, who is standing in front of me with conch shell earrings and peacock feather on his head. His face is so beautiful and wearing a helmet garlanded with forest flowers. He holds a piece of food in one hand and
And carries a stick.
carries a stick,
Buffalo horn and flute.
buffalo horn, and a flute. He stands up before me with a small lotus feet."
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Who wanted to read next?
Mataji, can I read?
Yes, Anvi.
You look just like a village boy, carrying your food in your hand and looking for your calves. But first I saw you alone, then you made yourself into your friends' calves and all of Vrindavana. Then I saw you and all the boys and calves as four-handed Vishnus, and they were being worshipped by the all demigods, even me. Again all became cowherd boys, and you were alone before. You are the Supreme Lord and the beginning of everything. Everything comes to you and again comes back to you. And you stay the same as before. Please accept me as your loving servant. I hope you will excuse me for disturbing you. Now, please let me leave so that you can enjoy your friends and calves without me.
Hare Krishna. Yes, who wanted to read next?
Mataji, can I read?
Yes, Nutan.
Can I read, Mataji?
Mataji.
Yeah.
So Lord Brahma,
Nutan, after that Srinidhi. Okay. Yeah.
so Lord Brahma walked around Krishna 3 times, offering his humble obeisances, and went back to his home called Brahmaloka. Then Krishna's friends, now back on the side of the Yamuna again, were eating lunch just as they were when Krishna left to look for the lost clouds. When Krishna came, the boys said, "Please come and let us eat together." Krishna smiled and sat down.
Hare Krishna. Srinidhi.
Mataji. So Lord Brahma walked around.
No,
Krishna.
not that. No one knew what had happened.
Yes, Mataji. No one knew what had happened. All the cows went to the cow sheds, and the boys went to their own mothers and homes. The mothers bathed their children, put tilaka and ornaments, and gave them their dinner after the day's work, as usual. The calves came to their mother cows, who licked their bodies. Usually, the calves' love for the calves, and the gopis' love for the boys grew even more, just like their love for Krishna.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Can I read?
Rujula.
Yes, Mataji, can I read?
Rujula, you can read the read one. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji. People perform great austerities and this in order to obtain their goals. But all such goals should also take us to the supreme goal, which is to attain love and devotion for Krishna. Otherwise, those goals are useless. Krishna says in Bhagwat Gita 5:129 that he is an enjoyer of all appearances. So we have to perform everything to satisfy him. Then the result of our appearances and abilities will be given by him. Just like if you study well in order to satisfy Krishna, then Krishna will take care of your results. By the grace of Lord Chaitanya, one who chants the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Hare attains the highest perfectional stage, which had previously been attained by people who had entered the ocean and authority for 10,000 years.
Hare Krishna. Yes, who wanted to recite this sloka?
Mataji, can I read? Mataji, can I read? Mataji?
Yes, Nutan. Yes, Nutan.
Mastasina Santo Muchayante Sarva Kilbisai Bunjate Te Agham Papa Ye Pachanti Atma Karanat.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Gautam.
यज्ञशिष्णः सन्तो मुच्यन्ते सर्व विषयः भुञ्जते ते तीत्व अघं पापा य पञ्चेत आत्मकर्णतः.
Lokeshwari.
Yes, Mataji.
See, after Lokesh,
Yes.
can I read?
Yes.
Mataji, can you tell it, Mataji? I will repeat it.
Yeah. Yagnashishtasina santo.
Yajnashistasi sinasanto
Muchyante sarva kilbisai.
mukhyante sarva kilbishai
Bhujante te tvi agam papam.
bhujante vi agam papam
Ye pachanti karanat.
Mataji, can I read the Bhagwat Gita sloka?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Chaturya.
Yes, Mataji, can I start?
Yajnashistasi santo mukhyante sarva kilbisha bhujante त्वा अगम पापा ये पच्यन्ति उत्मकरणात्.
Yes, Srinidhi.
Can I read?
Yes, Mataji. Yanyasitasi nasanto muchyante sarva kilbisai ujyate tava agampa papa yapachanti atmakaranat.
Mataji, can I read? Can I
Yeah,
recite?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Maithili.
Yes, Mataji. Yagna Sishtasina Santo Muchyante Sarva Kilvishaha Pujante te Tvaga Agam Papa Ye Pachanti Atmakaranat.
Yes, Vidhi.
Mataji, can I read? Mataji, I have to read the shloka or the synonym?
You read the sloka.
Okay, Mataji. Yagnashishtanchitananto muchyante sarva kilibasai bhujante tva agam papa ye pankante atmakaranat.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, can I read? Mataji, shall I read
Mataji, can I
synonyms?
read?
Yes, next.
Mataji,
can I read?
synonyms.
Yes, Anvi.
यज्ञशिष्टशिनशन्तु मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः मुच्यन्ते ते त्वगं पापा ते पच्यन्त्यात्मकारणात्.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, can I read?
Yes, Shanvi.
Yajnashistan sinasanto muchanti sarvaklibisha bhujante te tvam agam papa ye pachanti atmakaranata.
Yes, you can read the translation also.
Translation. The devotees of the Lord are realized from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat only sin.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Mataji, can I read the explanation?
Yes.
Devotees love Krishna and so want to first give Krishna everything before eating it. Such devotees are always doing different types of sacrifices for him, like hearing, chanting, and remembering him. By doing this, they are protected from so many types of sinful influences in this material world, and so are always very happy. Others who do not offer to Krishna but prepare food only for their own enjoyment are actually stealing Krishna's food because everything belongs to Krishna and must be used for his pleasure. They are also eating all kinds of sins and they are killing so many living entities for their food. One cannot be happy as if he is sinful.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, Sai Prajit has raised his hand.
Yeah. So this is the various prasadam which has been offered to Lord Krishna. I think whatever it is shown in the table is enough for all the participants who are present now. Is it now, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. It's enough.
That's what. It looks so yummy. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Who wanted to sing the Narsimha Pranam mantra?
Mataji, please, can I Vidhi?
Yes, Vidhi.
Mataji, can I? Okay, Mataji.
Mataji,
Vidhi?
Yeah, Vidhi.
Okay,
After that, Nutan will sing. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji. Namaste Narasimhaya Prahaladhanadhadayene Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Shilankanakalaye Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimho Yato Yami Tato Narsimha बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहा नरसिंहदें शरणं प्रपद्ये तव करकमलवरेणकाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दालितहिरण्यकशिपुतनुभृङ्गम् केशवधृता नरहरिरूपः जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Nutan. Your voice is not.
Vaishnava mantra, you.
Yeah, last I will give you a chance, Gautam.
Okay, Mataji.
Yes, no.
Can I?
Yes, Nutan.
It is coming, Moise.
Yes.
Namaste Narasimhaya Praladaladatayine Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Shilatankanakalaye Nito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yeto Yami Tato Narsimha Bahir Narsimha Hrudaye Narsimho Narsimham Nadim Saranam Prapadye Tava Karakamalavare Nakham Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I think we have come to the end of today's session. Yes.
Mataji, can you send the PDF which we have shared in the Bhaktivriksha group?
Yeah, I will share this thing. We have got Shraddhavan ceremony around 6:20 or so. So whosoever has filled up the form, please attend that.
Mataji, I filled up the form, Mataji, of Shraddhavan.
Yeah, then 6:20. I
Mataji,
think
who filled out the form should only participate, Mataji.
yes. So
Okay.
Mataji, can you send the link in the Bhaktivriksha group?
Yeah. Yes, Mataji, please share the link in the Bhaktivriksha group, no?
Okay, Mataji. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have a
Join can you look into the YouTube also, because live it is going in the YouTube.
It has already started, Mataji, actually. Yeah. So I'm just taking the quick question answer session. Describe the scene of Krishna and his friends walking through the forest with their calves.
Each boy wore pearls, gems, and golden ornaments, and they were very jolly and happy. And they began to pick up flowers, leaves, twigs, peacock feathers, and then so many things in the forest.
What games did the boys play while walking?
Mataji, some of them followed peacocks and made sounds like cuckoo, and they put like cows and.
The boys chased
They jumped along. They jumped with the frogs in the water, and they were
by the tail and teased them by jumping and making faces, showing their teeth to the monkeys.
Okay. Who was Agasura and why did he wanted to kill Krishna?
Agasura, because he was a demon and Kamsa sent him to kill the. He was jealous and he turned himself into a snake.
Okay.
Mataji,
Yes.
He wanted to
who
kill
is
Krishna because he was sent by Kamsa.
Agasura is a demon sent by what do you say? Kamsa to kill Krishna. So he will come in the form of what do you say? This long beak-necked what do you say?
Like a snake, Mataji,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
fat
So
snake.
his lower jaw will touch the lengthy part of the earth, and other would touch the sky. So after Krishna will go enter his neck, I think he will get irritated, so that he'll coughed up and he will split his mouth into two parts, just like how do you split grass into two pieces? Similarly, he will do it. Likewise, he will be killed, and that will remain as a ground forever, and these people will use it as a playground. Okay. Yeah. What form did Agasura take while waiting for Krishna and cowherd boys?
He became a very fat snake, and his got like a wide road and very fat snake.
Huge snake. He looked like a huge snake. Okay. Why were the boys not afraid to walk into the serpent's mouth?
because they thought it was a road like that.
They wanted to go like that.
How did Krishna kill Agasura?
Krishna killed Agasura by making his
Smooth and sometimes heated.
What happened to Agasura's spirit soul?
Agasura's spirit soul, Krishna took it.
The sky like a dazzling light, and the boys in claves came out of the demon's mouth. Everyone saw the glittering light emerge into the body of Krishna.
Yeah. What did the boys do
Mataji,
with the boys?
why the demon merged into Krishna's body?
Why? Because
Mataji?
they're all actually, what is it, demigods, and they have been cursed by some or the other sinful activity. So once upon, what do you say, after Krishna touched them and they are killed in the hands of Krishna, they will get liberated. Yeah.
Mataji Vidhi, I have a question. Can I ask?
Mataji, who became like that? Agasura Mataji. Who was cursed?
Oh, what is that? Is the screen gone?
Mataji, you told some demigods, some demigods, so they will merge into Krishna's body, you told Mataji. So what, that Agasura is what demigod Mataji?
Is my screen visible to you people?
Mataji, brother Google like that.
They're able to see the book.
Mataji Vidhi, I have.
Okay, Mataji, can see. Mataji,
Mataji, how the date extra ceremony of Hindi Bhat is going on?
Yeah, but ours will also start, ma.
Mataji, it's 6:20, na?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, today it got lengthier one, but next time onwards only 1 hour it will be there. Okay.
Mataji, with question ask.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I have a question.
Last May, Abhinay.
Ma'am, which form do Mahek have to fill?
For what?
Wants to join at 6:20.
No, we have already filled up the form of Shraddha one. No, if you didn't fill it, you can't help it now. It is closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have filled it. Okay.
Yeah.
We
What kind of a...
fill now?
No, it is closed now. What kind of a place did Krishna choose for having lunch with his friend?
In the ground, Mataji.
Ground in the playground, Mataji.
Ground with the salt, with the lotus floating in the river and the were also there. So Krishna chose that place and it was peaceful.
Why did Krishna leave the boys while they were all enjoying eating lunch together?
He want to get the wash the hands.
Yashoda, Maya, Yashoda called Krishna back.
Where had all the boys disappeared when Krishna came back to see them? Yeah. What did Krishna do so that the boy's parent would not be worried about the disappearance and disappearance of calves?
Krishna took form and took all the forms, calves and boys and took it so no one could, parents couldn't.
Yeah. How did Balarama come to know that the calves and boys are Krishna's expansion? Because when he cross-checked in Brahmaloka, all of them were sleeping. Is it or not? When he came back, he realized that Lord Krishna has replicated himself into so many forms. Okay? Yeah. What sight did Lord Brahma see when he came back to see the fun made by stealing the boys and calves?
All the cowherd boys there changed to the beautiful four-armed form of Krishna.
Even in the four-hand form of the Lord.
Form of multiple Vishnus, Mataji. He took us multiple Vishnus with four hands, having chakra and mace and all, Mataji.
Yeah. How did Krishna look as he stood before Lord Brahma?
Mataji,
He looked like a little boy. He looked like a little village boy who was carrying a food in his hand and he was looking for his corpse. He looked like that.
Yeah. How did Lord Brahma realize about Lord Krishna?
because Lord Krishna
saw that Krishna was.
Yes.
because Lord
Krishna took the forms of boys and cows. So Brahma understood he is supposedly to be a lord. So that time he understood he is really a lord, a supreme personality of Godhead.
Hare Krishna. Yes. How did the cows and mothers love their children even more now?
The
Mataji,
cows came to the
because there is
mother cow.
Krishna only.
Krishna, no. So
Mataji, because that
without
is
by
Krishna
any
only,
other
not the
name.
cowhead boys. That is Krishna only.
Yeah. Why do devotees offer food to Krishna before eating?
Because Mataji, they are very
It's
humble
like
to
a
Krishna
prasad.
and they understand
So,
that Krishna
offering
only
Krishna
gives
as
us
a
and this
prasad and
food
eating
belongs to
it
Krishna
could
only.
be
Yeah. What other type of sacrifices are devotees always performing?
hearing, chanting, and remembering the
And
chanting,
Mataji.
offering food to Lord Krishna, keeping flowers.
Yeah. To whom does all the food belong to?
Lord Krishna.
Lord
Krishna.
So what happens? Yeah. What happens if we eat food not authorized by Krishna, like a meat?
Because that
What happens
that
is
food always belongs to Krishna only.
That will be different types of sins.
But if we eat this kind of food, it is considered as eating sinful food, Mataji.
Yeah. When can a person become happy?
By chanting the holy
by
name
chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna.
Lord, this all. Name of the Lord.
Name of Krishna, Lord Krishna.
Okay.
Mataji, can I recite the Vaishnav mantra last then?
Yeah. You can do it. Yeah. So, who are all very powerful, very joyful and showered flowers on the Supreme Personality of the Godhead Krishna?
Demigods.
Agasura made himself longer and longer until he was dash mile long.
Mataji.
One who ate Krishna Prasad will be released from all kinds of dash.
All kinds of sins.
Of diseases or
Sins and diseases and even some bad
One
habits.
who has 4 heads always pays obeisances unto the Lord Krishna. Agasura tongue looked like a wide.
Wide road.
Agasura made himself like a very long and fat.
Snake.
The first boys thought that the Agasura was only a
statue.
yeah. Who is the enjoyer of all penances?
Lord Krishna.
Yeah. Who is the carrier of Lord Brahma?
Swan Mataji.
Mataji.
Agasura breathing was like a very windy
Yes.
windy storm. Who is the younger brother of Putana and Bakasura?
Agasura Mataji.
Yeah, Agasura spirit soul got merged into the body of
Krishna.
yeah. Who stole all the calves and cowherd boys? Yeah. Who expanded himself into the exact copies of boys and calves? Yeah.
Lord Krishna Mataji.
Yeah. How did the boys use the dead body of Agasura?
Like a playground Mataji.
So Agasura teeth were just like dash.
Mountain peaks. Mataji.
Yeah, near which river Krishna chose to have lunch with his friends?
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay.
Vaishnava mantra.
Just a minute. See, I will share all the 5 PDFs. Okay. Today, first 4 chapters, we didn't take any question answer sessions. We just narrated it. Okay. So it took a long time today. Yeah, I think I have wasted your time also, but we didn't waste even a minute also because we have to cover all the 4 weeks. So it was a bit lengthy. The moment next week we log in by 4 p.m. Okay, first we will take the question and answers of all the first 4 PDFs of 4 weeks of Bhaktivriksha. Okay, this we have completed. So next we listen to me. Next we will proceed on to the 6th week course material. Okay.
Okay,
So,
we have a question related to Ekadashi, please.
just a minute. So anybody wanted to volunteer to read it before and wanted to narrate also, I wanted to give that chance to you people. It's up to you. If that is the case, I will share all the 6 PDF. Otherwise, I will share a PDF, 6th week PDF 1 day before. That is on Saturday, so that you people can get prepared with that, and I will give a chance to whosoever can narrate the story, so that it will be a good exercise for you people. Okay.
Mataji, Vidya has a question.
Wait. Okay.
What is volunteer?
Volunteering means you have to do some service.
we should pay, Mataji?
No.
Okay, Mataji. Where we should fill the volunteer form, Mataji?
I think, Mataji, if you have the form, please share it in the group, no, Mataji?
Volunteer format, Mataji?
Yes, kids, I think a few people, they have volunteered, Mataji.
Yes, but I don't know, Mataji.
We have a question.
I think we can ask in that admins group. They,
Yes, yes.
if anybody is
Okay.
having, they will share it
They
with
will
us.
share it. Yes. Then we can post it.
Yeah. Yes, Vidhi, tell me.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, can we pluck Tulsi Maharani during a Kadashi and Dwadashi?
I didn't. What are you telling? I didn't get you.
Mataji, I am saying that can we pluck Tulsi Maharani on Kadashi and Dwadashi?
No, we are not supposed to.
Okay, Mataji. And Mataji, like on the Ekadashi days, we have just sometimes we offer to Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna don't take any bhog or that bhog without the tulsi leaf. So what to do on Ekadashi and Dwadashi days?
He will take ma. You should have the devotion in the heart.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare
And
Krishna.
Mataji, that I have with that volunteer form. So Mataji, like that time what will the malab I want to ask that that
Volunteer form, if you fill up, the temple will decide depending on the volunteering work which you have opted for. Once the Bhagavad Gita classes started, then your volunteer services started. Nothing to do with the bhaktivriksha. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I have one doubt.
Yes, Anvi.
Mataji, for the bhaktivriksha, for bhaktivriksha narration, for all the stories, to whom should I send the message? To you?
No, not required, ma'am. Anyhow, I'm giving chance to all the people who are attending. So next week onwards, I will share a PDF one day before, so that you people can get prepared and you can narrate it. You don't have to read.
Doubt.
Yes.
Mataji, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Mataji, if we offer anything to Lord Krishna, is that enough, or like only the main bhog or anything?
Anything from the heart, ma. Even if you offer water, he will take. Okay.
Like on Ekadashi, I offered Lord Krishna some curd and some banana. So is that enough?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Advita.
Mataji, why can't we offer? Why don't we offer Tulsi and Ekadashi and Dwadashi?
There is a story behind that. Next week we will discuss. Okay.
Okay,
Mataji, start the Vaishnav mantra.
Just a minute. So whosoever has filled up the Shraddhavan form, please attend this ceremony. It is starting from 6:20 onwards. Okay. Now the time is almost 5:45. You have only half an hour time. Get ready and just log in. If you're not able to log in through Zoom, try to go for the YouTube live. So that
I have posted, Mataji, both the links.
Yeah.
Mataji, shall I recite Vaishnav mantra?
Mataji,
Okay.
1 minute, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, shall I recite Vaishnav mantra?
Yes.
Mataji, you said in the morning to recite Narasimha Lord one sloka for me, no, Mataji.
Yeah. Please do it, ma.
Mataji?
Mataji, shall I recite Vaishnav mantra?
Wait. Prajit wanted to read something. Yes.
Mataji?
Shri Narasimha, Jai Narasimha, Jai Narasimha, Prahaladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bringa. That's it, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Advita.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. This evening class, is it on only Sundays or every day?
No, only Sundays, ma.
Okay, Mataji.
Every day means it will become hectic. Again, from June 7th onwards, we have Bhagwat Gita class. No, so if we have evening class, then it become hectic. 4 o'clock, I am not available every day. I'll be driving 4 p.m.
So Mataji, when is the next Bhagavad Gita starting?
June 7th onwards.
Mataji, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Mataji,
Yes.
I have a doubt.
Yes.
You
a ceremony that it's starting 6:20, right, Mataji?
Yes, yes.
Mataji, it will be how many minutes?
I think only 20 minutes or something like that. The start time slot is.
What we will do, Mataji? In the ceremony?
No. Whosoever has filled up the Shraddhavan form, their names will be called and they have to take an oath. Prabhuji will make you take an oath. All of you have to take an oath in front of him. And that's what, that you are promising that you will continue to chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Because everything we are doing, it should come in disciplinic succession. Okay?
Mataji, so we have
Krishna
to
Mataji,
see
can I
Shraddhavan
leave?
form for attending this class or anything else also?
No, Shraddhavan form we have shared you when once I was taking the Bhagavad Gita classes, no? So whosoever is filled up that form, they have to attend now. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
I filled up the form, so can I join?
Yes, you people join. Otherwise, also please attend the ceremony. It will be nice. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji, you can fill the form now?
No. Now it is closed. Okay.
Mataji, shall I recite Vaishnav mantra?
Wait. I think if there are no more questions, we'll end the session for today.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, shall I recite Vaishnav mantra?
Yes, Gautam, please.
वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव वच पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.
Hare Krishna. Srinidhi, yes, next.
Gautam also decided the same.
Yes, Srinidhi.
Yes, Mataji. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripasinधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णव्यो नमो नमः.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Sai Prajit.
Mataji. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, can we recite Narasimha mantra?
Now we have done. Now we are done. Okay. It's been almost 2 hours. We have been taking the class. Okay.
Mataji, can I leave?
Yes, you can leave. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you, co-host and all the participants for your excellent performance. I can say you. Please improve it and try to join more people. Yeah. And yes, as I told you, I'll discuss I'll share the PDF and be prepared for the next class. So we will try to do the service together to the Lord. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.